Hi Gemini, this is your September 2nd through the 8th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already in a relationship or married. Spread number 3 is love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Gemini. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Chariot. Then we have the Lovers, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. And we have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer. And we have you. We have Gemini on the table. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. So I gotta be honest with Gemini. When that Knight of Wands showed up as the very first card, I was like, uh-oh, uh-oh. But then it's not so bad. As it turned out, it's not so bad. So the question I have for you, Gemini, are you the one who is getting ready to pursue someone? Come on, you can tell me. You can tell me. I won't tell anybody. So that if that's the case, then go for it. You will be surprised what the outcome is. All right? But I will spend the remainder of time during this first spread interpreting it as if somebody is obviously pursuing you. And boy, oh boy, it's going to be a hot pursuit. Hot and spicy, Gemini. And I see you jumping on board right away. Jumping on board of this hot and spicy, I don't know, train. Right? So you got the Knight of Wands, the first card that came out. So it could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person could be younger than you for some of you, right? Because it's a knight. And out of all 4 knights, it's the most passionate knight, right? At the same time, it's also the most inconsistent knight. It's a card of somebody who could be hot and cold in and out of your life, playboy, playgirl kind of a character. And that's why I said, oh, when that card showed up right away. But for most of you, it's simply this person is just so passionate about you. Like I said, for some of you, it could be younger than you, right? It's just pure, raw passion in its purest form, right? Raw passion. The Chariot, clarifying the Knight of Wands, could be a Cancer, you know. But we have 2 cards in a tarot deck that could be interpreted as cards of victory and success, triumph. And both of them are on the table. The Chariot is one of them, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is the other one. Right? So this person intends to win you over. Perhaps it's just the way this person is, or perhaps they chose this as the best strategy to win you over, to come in as the Knight of Wands. Somebody who is fiery, passionate, somebody who is easy to get up and go, somebody who is adventurous, you know, someone like that. Someone with that type of a personality, right? And we do have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Lovers. The Lovers right next to the Knight of Wands is actually your major arcana card. One of them, Gemini. That's you. It's also kind of a choice, all right? And you see how the Knight of Wands is holding up a wand. Then in the Ace of Wands, we're looking at a hand holding up a wand. And in the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, there is a person in the front who is riding a horse and also holding up a wand. Right? So definitely somebody who is coming in with a lot of intention to win you over, to have a lot of fun with you, and to perhaps spend the rest of your life together with the rest of their life together with you. The Lovers is not only your major arcana card, Gemini. It's, in my opinion, it's the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers is also the love of your life card. And as you can see, 2 people are in the Lovers. That's you and that Knight of Wands. And things, surprisingly, are going to get serious almost right away. Here comes the Ten of Pentacles in the middle. So I was surprised so many times during this as I was pulling those cards. I was surprised so many times. First time I was surprised when I saw that Knight of Wands. Then the Lovers showed up immediately after that. And then the Ten of Pentacles showed up after that. That's crazy, right? The Ten of Pentacles is a card of marriage. It is a card of a rock solid commitment of marriage. Okay? It really is. And what's even more interesting is that it's only one of the two marriage cards on the table. Any potential outcome. We have the Ace of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is that second marriage card. That card is often referred to as the happily ever, the 1111 card. To me personally, that card always reminds me of a wedding. That's why I almost said the happily ever after. Because weddings to me are happily ever after, right? The Ace of Swords, the first card in there, often comes through as the word yes. Right? The Ace of Swords is an air sign indicator. You are an air sign. Right? The Wheel of Fortune is taking it to the next level and starting a cycle on the next level up. So again, yeah, Gemini, it's one crazy, spicy, hot, loving, insane reading. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already married or in a relationship, Gemini, the spread is for you, but I gotta warn you, it's not one of those happy, lovey-dovey readings. But perhaps some of you needed to hear this. So we got the Eight of Swords, clarified by the King of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, we have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords, and we have the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo in particular, right? I don't know what the nature of this connection is between you and this King of Pentacles, but it's done. It's done. It could be your significant other, it could be a neighbor, it could be another relative or somebody, right? But yeah, this connection is done. There's going to be a major fight, as a matter of fact, an ugly fight, all right, or an ugly separation, or a hard, tough separation. Cutting the cord, right? The Five of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords. This is the outcome, right? And yeah, it's done. It's done between you and this King of Pentacles, or it's done between your family and this King of Pentacles. Okay? And perhaps this was something that was kind of brewing. It doesn't feel like it's new, right? It's been brewing, boiling, and this week it's going to reach that boiling point when it's done. Gemini, let me know who this is, who this King of Pentacles is, but most likely an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Hermit in the middle is a Virgo major arcana card, right? That's it. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords, clarified by Death. Then we have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Star. And we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have an Aquarius on the table. Well... the last two cards right next to the deck are the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Star, so do expect a very romantic gesture from this person. What throws me off a little bit are the four cards to the left from the Knight of Cups. And those four cards are talking about some kind of a big major devastation. Big major devastation. I don't know if this person is devastated because the two of you broke up at some point in the past and they've been regretting it ever since, or perhaps something else happened in their life. Something, and it didn't have to be like a breakup or a divorce. It could have been some sort of some other unfortunate devastation that happened to them, right? But whatever the case, here they come with those Knight of Cups, clarified by the Star. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but the Knight of Cups is the most loving and romantic knight out of all four knights. The Star, if it's not an Aquarius you're dealing with, then the Star is a card of healing. So they want to heal it with you, or maybe they see a chance of healing if they were to get back together with you. So I don't know. If I were you, I would ask him. What happened? Why are they coming back? The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck is that conversation, right? The Ace of Swords is a card of a very direct, straightforward conversation. No BSA. So ask them, why is this person all of a sudden back? Maybe they, I don't know, ask them. But something happened to them. Those 4 cards, the first 4 cards, yeah, something really bad happened to them. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini. This week we have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. We have the Chariot and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You've got aces, Gemini, this reading. Aces. That's good if you ask me. You know what it looks like? It looks like there's 2 people or 2 companies or a person and a company, right? And one of these 2 has an idea, right? And then another person or another company will like the idea and they will want to invest into it, right? They will want to shell out some money for this idea to take shape and grow and launch. That's what it kind of feels like, Gemini. So yeah, if you have an idea, then perhaps you can monetize this idea. You can turn it into something big. That's how it feels. We start with the Ace of Wands. It is a card of a new, passionate beginning, right? The Ace of Wands is the most inspirational, the most type of an ace where we have ideas, we get inspired, we are like ready to start something, right? That's the Ace of Wands when it comes to work, business, and finances. Right, and we have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Pentacles. This is where money come in, literally. This is where money come in. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity, right? It's a card of money coming in. The Four of Pentacles clarifying that. I think this is you accepting the money, and then you're gonna start this business or get this idea moving forward, right? Speaking of moving forward, the Chariot right next to the deck, it could be a Cancer, you know, but the Chariot is a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's a card of victory, success. It's a card of triumph. It's also a card of transportation. Perhaps this idea has something to do with transportation. All right. And we also have that Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. In this case, the Ace of Swords is the word yes. It's one of the yes words in the tarot deck. Yeah. Or say you work for a company and you have an idea and they will find money. They will find money in the budget to help you get this started, get this moving. Others of you could be going on some kind of a trip, business trip, right? Conference or what have you. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands clarified by the Chariot. We have the Queen of Wands and the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer on the table. What you're not expecting has something to do with this Queen of Wands and either relocation or a trip. Somebody is traveling, and I assume it's this Queen of Wands who is gonna get on the road. I don't know if it has anything to do with you directly. It could just simply be indirectly related to you. Perhaps it's just a friend or a family member, and you will hear from somebody else that this person is moving or they're relocating. Or they're going on a trip or buying a car or, I don't know, getting a pilot license or something like that, right? If it is directly related to you, then yes. Most likely this Queen of Wands is going to be traveling with the Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and the World, and perhaps they're going to tell you, hey, I'm going to be in town, I'm going to be back in town, you want to get together and, I don't know, catch up, or they may invite you to go somewhere with them. They can, right? That's what you're not expecting. This Queen of Wands and travel. The Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and the World are all could be interpreted as travel cards. The Page of Swords is either a message coming in, or the Page of Swords you could simply find out by watching the news, or maybe that you're connected with this person on social media, so they'll post something and you'll see it with that Page of Swords. All right, Gemini, so that's what I have for you for this reading. For this week, if this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.